on the news tonight. Crisis forced All Progressives Congress to suspend local government election in Taraba State. In business, NSCDC arrests 30 suspects over oil theft in Bayelsa. And on the foreign scene, Saudi Arabia to release 1,000 Ethiopian nationals in prison. Hello and welcome to Superscreen Flagship News, broadcasting to you from Lagos. I am Olamide Onwuka. Many thanks for joining us. Taraba State Congress of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has suspended its Congress for the election of its State Working Committee members. This is equal to the crisis that rocked the exercise in the state on Saturday. It was gathered at about 4:45 p.m. when the exercise was about to commence at the Jolinyame Stadium in Jalingo. Some chieftains of the party stormed the venue, demanding the committee to use the list earlier sent to the national headquarters of the party in Abuja. Chairman of the Congress, retired Major General Danjuma Dambazao, who disclosed this, said the committee will sit and look at the issue that led to the protest with a view to resolving them. The All Progressives Congress, APC, in Lagos has produced new leaders that will steer the ship of a party in the state. These leaders emerged at the State Congress held at the party secretariat in Ogba, Lagos State. Superscreen's Adenike Uweye Ajiboye, who covered the exercise, said it was void of violence. Full details in this report.
There was a heavy presence of security personnel at the road leading to the entrance of the All Progressives Congress APC State Congress Secretariat, as journalists were subjected to thorough search before gaining entrance. Participants were subjected to the same search as they filed into the venue. Before casting a vote, members of the party bear their mind on the exercise and the expectations.
Honestly, I'm the happiest person today. The otherwise office of the women leader that nobody knew anything about, I've been able to raise it to an enviable state. Over 15 people wanted to be women leader for Lagos State. And I'm so happy today that the person that the leaders have agreed to step into the office is a 3-time House of Rep member. That goes to show that the stake is indeed high. So for me, that's the best legacy I could give to Lagos State.
This party, the best in the world, and so we must make sure that we see that bigger picture and know that when you're being given that position, it is to create a better enabling grounds for everybody.
Lagos State Congress of the All Progressives Congress, APC. Now behind me you can see that indeed members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, are all set to cast their votes for those that are their preferred candidates. And right about now we are also hearing from a feelers reaching me that members of the All Progressive Congress is now divided, that some people are also having their own congress elsewhere. Now, what are some of their delegates or party leaders saying about this?
Those ones didn't know what they are doing as far as I'm concerned. So, and we are here, and those who are relevant are here, and you are saying there's a parallel. Led by who? That will be the question. Led by who? The party leader is here, the speaker is here, I'm here. We're still waiting for others to come and finish their accreditation, and we are ready to go.
I want to say clearly that it's only Lagos State, and I'm bold to say, it's only Lagos State that you have clean politics. It's only here in Lagos that APC really exists. Other states have factions everywhere, but not here in Lagos.
This is the party secretariat, you know. Anything outside this place is null and void, illegal, of no use, of zero consequence. You know, all noise and no substance, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
The voting exercise commenced and the delegates were called one after the other to face members who gave their votes in a yes or no.
I would
winners eventually emerged.
Elections are fast coming, they are fast approaching, and because of this, I've mapped out some strategies for our campaign. Of course, Governor Ambode is seeking a second term. I really want to work tirelessly and relentlessly with him. But at this stage, nothing any of us will want to think of than to think of how to propel the state further than what we met. You know, we have done our best in the past, and we're still lucky we're still part of the new ESCO, and we're still going to tell them whatever experience we're going to share with them, and with our new ideas, of course, we expect the party to move forward.
It will interest you to note that there is a faction in the All Progressives Congress APC in Lagos State from the feelers reaching us. The Moise Banure faction have formed another party, and they have been able to also do their own Congress. It remains to be seen how the All Progressives Congress APC will handle the situation at hand. Atinike Weye Ajiboye, Superscreen News.
National leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, has commended the outgoing Lagos State executives of the party led by Henry Ajomale. Tinubu said the Ajomale-led executive did not record any defeat while running the affairs of the party in the state. He gave the commendation when he received the new executive led by its chairman, Tunde Balogun, who paid him a courtesy visit at his Bodilon, Ikoyi residence. Tinubu advised the newly elected executive of the party in the state to promote unity and inclusiveness amongst the party. The state, local government, and ward executive members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Benue State have endorsed Governor Samuel Otom and Senator George Akume for re-election in 2019. Comrade Iyaro, who led the endorsement, said the duo of the governor and the Senator Akume demonstrated unequaled wisdom, which led to the peaceful party congresses in the state. Addressing delegates and other party faithfuls at the Congress, Governor Otom commended them for ensuring a hitch-free exercise, saying there is strength and greatness when people unite for a common cause. A former deputy governor of Osun State, Iyiola Omisore, has dumped the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the Social Democratic Party (SDP), where he intends to contest the September 22nd governorship election in the state. Omisore disclosed his defection in a statement made available to journalists in Osogbo, the state capital. He said his governorship ambition will be realized on the platform of his new political party, adding that he is ready to rescue the state from all the ruling and opposition party of the People's Democratic Party and the APC. Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai has announced the appointment of heads for the 77 restructured districts. The Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Samuel Arowan, who disclosed this in a statement, said the appointment followed the conclusion of checks and assessments of the 230 nominees forwarded by the 32 emirates and chiefdoms in the state. According to him, the reduction is part of the government policy of reducing the size of the government in the state. The Nigerian Army says allegations against it by Lieutenant General Danjuma T.Y. that it colluded with the military in Taraba State and refused to protect the people are untrue. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, made this known at a news conference in Abuja, where he gave details of the findings of a 10-member panel the Army constituted to probe the allegations. Danjuma had on March 24th, at the convocation of Taraba State University in Jalingo, alleged that some troops on internal operations in Taraba colluded with killers and headsmen who attacked the communities in the state.
With respect to the statement by Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma retired, it is clear that the allegations were not true. Hence, there is a need to urge for caution in view of the security implication of such comments. The Nigerian Army is also of the view that the situation in Taraba State has steadily deteriorated, largely due to distrust, intolerance, lack of inclusion, and accommodation of different ethnic groups in the state. This situation has made it very difficult for the Nigerian Army to carry out its responsibilities in the state without being tainted Consequently, all sides in Taraba State needs to be cautioned against making inflammatory statements that are detrimental to peace and security.
In other news, report says 3 housewives have been forcefully abducted by armed bandits in Maganda village of Beningwari community. The women were kidnapped in the early hours of Saturday, and the local government and an eyewitness who pleaded anonymity said the armed bandits arrived in the middle of the night to attack the Maganda village. And when contacted, the police and other security agencies could not confirm the attacks. The Minister of Health, Isaac Adewale, has directed the chief medical directors and the medical directors of tertiary hospitals to commence the process of documenting staff as they return to work and update the ministry accordingly. The minister disclosed this in a statement issued by the Director, Media and Public Relations of the ministry, Boade Akinola, in Abuja. According to him, the federal government has put up a reconciliation process towards the amicable settlement of the trade dispute between it and the joint sector unions of JUSU. Coming up tonight, NSCDC arrests 30 suspects over all theft in Bayelsa State. Details of these and more after the break. Welcome back, and now for some business stories. Bayelsa Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Godwin Nwachukwu, says the command has arrested 30 suspects over various offenses between January and April. Nwachukwu said the suspects were arrested for pipeline vandalism, or theft, and diversion of refined products. According to him, investigations into the alleged offenses are at various stages and that the suspects will be prosecuted afterwards. Nwachukwu also said the command has ensured reduction of pipeline vandalism and sabotage on oil infrastructure in its areas of operation. The Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate, PTAD, says about 22.45 billion naira has been paid to pensioners by the federal government under the Defined Benefit Scheme between January and March this year. The amount was paid to pensioners that were confirmed as genuine retirees after the recent verification. Speaking on the development, Executive Secretary PTAD Sharon Ikazo said the federal government is yet to clear the outstanding 33% arrears for civil service pensioners, parastatals pensioners, and the police. He also said the Directorate had been doing everything possible to clear the outstanding pensions, adding that the arrears of paramilitary pensioners had been cleared up to date. The Managing Director of Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, Saleh Dunoma, says the Nigerian Aviation has recorded milestone achievements within 3 years of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. The Managing Director, who disclosed this to journalists in Abuja, said other major milestones are recorded with the complete rehabilitation of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport runway within 6 weeks. Doma also said the President administration has approved and facilitated a special training of aviation security on counter-terrorism, which was conducted by the United Nations. He said the training has enhanced the capability of AFSEC personnel across the Nigerian airports, leading to the approval by the government for AFSEC personnel to carry out arms. Still ahead, Saudi Arabia to release 1,000 Ethiopian nationals in prison. That's on the foreign scene. These and many